listeners, if you're tuning in, I'd like to welcome you out to our podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Troy.
I'm Mario.
And I'm Mark.
And this is I Don't Know That's Perfect. And today it's very special. If you catch a little outtake I did for the first one, it's because we have two cameras.
Yeah.
And I was looking at both of them. So
That's why I'm wearing sunglasses. You can't tell which one I'm looking at.
it's that one, and then it's that one. And we have to thank the producers and the cameraman and camerawoman for helping us out for this little. This last episode is
It's our season finale.
Yeah, it's a season finale, and I'm glad that y'all watched it. We wouldn't be nothing out.
If you're watching this right now, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah. No, a round of applause.
Oh, a round of applause. But if you're sitting in your room or your office
getting
space
myself
alone, just watching this. No, I'm talking to the viewers. Like, I'm breaking what's it called? The third wall? The fourth wall? What is it called? Yeah, I'm breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
Fourth wall.
I like ya.
And
Why'd you gag?
Huh?
Why'd you gag?
I've been drinking all day.
What are you drinking right now?
Well, I'm drinking. I don't even know what it's called. Little Dickies or something like that. Dickles.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Camera number 2. Take a look at it. Camera number 1. Take a look at it.
Hey, see, we can do that. But if he decides to cut that out, it's going to just do that for no reason. So
No, I'm pretty sure we have it. And I'm drinking that with always Coke. I'm always drinking Coke and whiskey unless I'm broke. I'll drink something else.
Okay.
What are you drinking, Mario?
Well, I went and bought horchata from Aranda's on South First. I'm drinking horchata because a good friend of mine, Keith Corona, he wanted a shout out, or he wanted an episode dedicated to him. So he asked me to drink horchata.
Horchata with whiskey?
I didn't get to that yet. So I was just going to drink with horchata, and I was like, I'll take it easy one. But then I had an idea. Liveboy came on, and I was like, I'll pour whiskey in it. Because it's like, think about it, it's just like we were talking about earlier, it's like a white Russian. But it does taste good. It's good. Yeah, I could even pour a bunch of whiskey into it, and it won't taste too strong.
I can vouch for that. It's very, very sweet. Before he had us taste it, try to see if he was going to like it. It's really fucking good.
If you've ever tasted the drinks that I make, you will know that I make strong drinks, but this is good. It's not nasty tasting,
Did you pour a lot in there?
I actually did. It went from light brown to dark brown.
I tried it. It was actually really good.
It was pretty good.
Hey guys,
So this is the summer mood.
I'm sorry, I got
What happened?
I couldn't.
That camera's down, so we'll keep moving on. That's cool. No worries.
There's a full card. I forgot to check.
There's a full card. Did you need to put another one? I have an empty one over there.
My bad.
No, don't worry. This can all be cut out. Like literally, this can be cut out.
It won't be cut out, knowing you.
Yeah, just that one has 8 gigs, so I think you can. I've done worse.
That's the last thing I didn't check.
Don't worry. Trust me, all this shit can get cut out. Like it could be like beep.
Yeah. Summertime.
And we are back. Sorry about that. We like I said, we do the production. Or the
It's
pre-production.
still season 1.
Yeah.
Season
Yeah.
2 will be back and better. Don't worry. But like I was saying, yeah, horchata and whiskey is the mood all summer. But I also have
You know,
Corona.
whenever I thought
the
you brought
vibes.
the horchata, I thought you were buying that
rum chata.
yeah, the rum chata.
Rum chata's good, but I don't know. I mean, it does. It's like good because you have to buy Kahlua and all that other stuff.
Is that my hat?
It is indeed
I was
your hat.
like-
It was the only hat I found.
like,
But yeah, Mark.
All right, I'm drinking Modelo because everybody got cool drinks and shit. And this is what happens when you procrastinate.
It's
till the
Modelo
last
time
second.
though.
I
Is
always
it? Is it though?
And it,
I always procrastinate too, and it sucks because like I in the beginning I said okay I'll drink whiskey every weekend, but I wait till Sundays and fucking
I
can't
just-
buy whiskey on Sundays
Come on,
yet.
Texas.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
yeah, I've been like, I guess I've been drinking like well, I haven't been drinking whiskey this week because the whiskey bottle that's in there wasn't mine, so I had to ask my roommate, like, hey, can I have some whiskey? Because that's kind of all I drink, and I don't want to run to the store. And also, I was broke, so no. But
feel that.
shouts out to him. He's
Who?
really
Shout out
cool.
who?
Miguel.
Yeah, our new best friend.
He's the one operating the
You?
the Canon Rebel, and
He's like, the fuck?
yeah,
He's working this camera that you're looking at from right now.
Yeah, hopefully everything gets out so y'all can see the footage. And then if it's a go, I guarantee you the next season's gonna be a lot better. You get a lot more footage, a lot more.
And we've been lucky enough to actually have a certain like audience for 2 episodes.
No audience today because last time we almost fought our neighbors and
And it's hot today. Today is dry.
It's humid.
heat.
It's humid.
We were supposed to get all these storms and barely drizzled.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Today,
it's
all
too
day was
hot.
hot. It's hot. Oh my god.
But going into that, this week a lot of music came out. A lot of good quality music came out.
It's been a while.
I didn't expect this much albums to be like coming out at one time. I didn't even know that DJ Khaled was gonna drop.
Yeah,
an
he would.
album.
Or Tyler, really, he kind of came like the last second.
Well, Tyler
like, I'm
announced
dropping
it-
next week.
Yeah, Tyler announced it last minute, and DJ Khaled was.
There was Chance the Rapper. There was Madonna and Quavo.
Lana
and
Del
for
Rey.
you metalhead fans, there was Slipknot. There was for the country fans. There was Bret Hart, not Bret Hart. What's his name? Red Thomas. The guy that
There's
sings.
Maluma. There's Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. Oh my god, yeah.
There's a lot
Oh,
of music.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah,
Come
Meg
on,
Thee
man.
Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion from
Ah,
Houston.
shit.
You feel some type of way about her, right?
I'm in love with her.
Okay.
Oh my god. Not only I love Houston women. If you
Okay.
know, you know. But she's clutch.
Of course, the number one was DJ Khaled's album came out, and
That's the first one I've listened to so far.
yeah, I think the biggest song they have on that album was
There's a lot of them. A lot of big ones.
Nipsey.
yeah,
Well,
it was a Nipsey Hussle
I
one.
think what
And
happened
John
with
Legend.
that, yeah, the reason it happened with that because the story behind it was DJ Khaled hadn't put out any singles or announced anything yet. The reason behind it was because of the unfortunate passing of Nipsey. He didn't want to.
Of course, you
do
need time.
anything,
You know, like I mean, if someone dies, you can't just put the album out the next week.
he said that all the funds that come from that song alone is all going to Nipsey's kids. He's making a fun from that. That was
He
pretty
is
cool.
he is doing
Right
he-
by his brother.
He is a prodigy or not a prodigy. He is he's a legacy of what hip hop should be. And whenever if you heard
He's a true DJ.
yeah. Whenever I first heard it, I told Mario and Mark as soon as I heard it, I was like, dude, this is gonna be big. Like this is gonna be really big.
I mean, it's like the last known recording that we have, to our knowledge, of Nipsey Hussle.
Because the video they recorded like a
yeah,
week
and
before.
I was telling Mark that I was like, they have him in the video. Like, do you know that they recorded this so long ago?
Like, it was like a week before he passed, I think.
And DJ Khaled did have the respect to put the video like.
Yeah, he wasn't like gonna hold it for clout or nothing. He genuinely loved that man. So
Yeah.
But it's a good album. It has a few good songs. I also like the Big Sean one, the Thank You one.
Yeah.
That one was a good one.
yo,
Yeah,
there's a lot of good songs.
yeah. The cool thing about DJ Khaled, he always puts the randomest people together.
Yeah.
You know,
I
And
love his track listings, like more than the album.
The one that threw me off the most was the one with Meek Mill, J Balvin, Lil Baby, and Jeremy.
And that to me was the best song. Bro.
Yeah,
Real
I, like
shit.
for a second, besides Meek Mill, you can't really tell who's who, and I was like, I'm feeling it. You know, they had some like this is a summer album on it. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good jams,
I love it how Latin music is like making like a mainstream jump.
like sort of
Yeah.
infusion.
Yeah. You got Bad Bunny out there, J Balvin.
What have you been jamming to?
A lot of Bad Bunny, dog. A lot of Bad Bunny, bro.
And you're gonna dye hair pink?
I mean, I want to.
Do it blonde.
If it gives me a Bad Bunny's attention, I'll do anything. Like, I'm on record, I'm not gay, right? But
But you're open minded.
if me and Bad Bunny,
That's your but.
if me and Bad Bunny were in a room alone, I would have to think twice about it.
He is biased, so you could have a chance there.
And that's why I stand like, bro, he's like what do you say? Bi-curious?
No,
He's not like
he's
you.
openly
I was
biased.
bi-curious.
Okay, you were.
Yeah, I was.
Not
but
anymore.
No, not anymore.
I still think you
I
kind of
love
are.
pussy.
Okay.
You prefer it over dick.
Prefer it? No, that's the only thing I prefer.
Yeah, prefer.
What?
That's the only thing you like.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Other than
So
that,
no dick.
no dick.
Okay.
So no head.
Hell no. I mean, I've seen it, but it's just like
All right.
it just I have it on myself.
All right then. All right, go ahead. Music.
Yeah.
What
Other than
happened?
that, not John Lennon. It was Post Malone and Travis Scott came out with a song out there. There was all these Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
all these artists, and that's what DJ Khaled, he brings, all these artists together, and it's amazing that you can have all these genres, and DJ Khaled's pushing.
And that sample of what is it? Michael
Outkast.
Jackson, yeah.
Oh,
That was a good one.
yeah. It was cool.
I know
'cause
you like that one.
I did with SZA on it too. It was a cool song.
Yeah, Chance the
Toot.
Rapper's new single,
Groceries.
Groceries, yeah.
That one was pretty good. I'm still waiting for Chance the Rapper to drop an album. Doom, do not.
It's coming. It's coming.
So-
He knows. It's
Doom,
coming
get outta
out-
here.
I think it's coming in like a month, isn't it?
I
It's
have
called
no
It's
idea.
called Album. OWBUM, I think.
Is it? He said that?
That's what he always writes on his streets.
Okay.
I'm always
Album.
waiting for a Chance the Rapper album.
It better come with the free
So is he
coupon.
gonna put on a new hat that has like a 4 on it?
I hope it comes with the coupon for free spicy nuggets on the coupon. Like use this code or free
You
free
get the
coupon.
hard copy. It looks like fucking coupon.
Yeah,
It's like-
expires 2020. I was like, bet.
And the other one was Tyler the Creator, which was really, really unique album.
I haven't listened to it because he himself posted online like he wants to listen to it with no distractions, and I haven't had the time to do that. So I'm not the biggest Tyler fan since back in the day.
So I'll just give you like a 1 minute intake about it. Tyler the Creator, this album that he made, it has a new sound, and the sound of his voice is not him. So I think it literally is his alter ego. Like there is not. I haven't gone through the whole thing, but all the voice that he says is not his voice. It's literally a different voice. So I can tell this is his alter ego song. If it's Igor or
Igor.
yeah, then that's his alter ego. That's the sound that he thinks.
So to piggyback on that, would you say? Because I know you had this theory about like the comparing their artist career like high school.
Yeah.
You say that he's in his junior year, I guess.
I
That's his
would say
experimental.
he's in his junior year, and I didn't even listen. Like whenever I was listening to it, and me and Mark were listening to it, smoking the hookah, I was like, dude, that is not Tyler the Creator. He did something to his voice to make it feel like that shouldn't be him. And if that's his alter ego, or if that's another character in his mind, because he has a lot of characters, then
It's like when Madlib does. If you're familiar with that artist, he does. He has an alter ego artist named Quasimodo.
yeah.
He just adjusts the high pitch on his voice and raps a different style. So I've always been a fan of that when people do that. Like when Travis and Quavo did Huncho Jack.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. Like there is not a song, or halfway through half of the album is just literally the sound of him being altered, and I was just like, dude, this is not Tyler the Creator. They altered his voice because maybe this is his alter ego album. But we're gonna move on to the next album that came out. There was
Meg Thee Stallion,
Meg Thee Stallion from Houston.
Houston's finest.
She came.
You listen to that one, right?
I hopped around with it because the only album I've really listened to in its entirety is DJ Khaled.
Okay.
But I did listen to the one with the baby. That is a fucking song to get you hyped. You can play it anywhere.
Which one?
I forget what it's called. Cash Shit.
Catch it.
Cash Shit. It's a badass song to put Meg Thee Stallion and
Fingers.
the baby together, dude.
Are we gonna put a couple of music on? I can probably do like three
Who
at the
who
most.
wants to do the honor for Cash Shit?
That's you, bro.
All right,
Go ahead.
play.
No, oh, you can't touch this. Ayy, bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, thick. Ayy, walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit. Ayy, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit, huh? I'm in my bag, bitch, huh? I'm on your ass, bitch, huh? I'm in that new shit. You on that last year, huh? Bitch, I do pimp shit, huh? Oh, you on simp shit. Ayy, he say you all about money. Yeah, I'm on that cash shit.
You know how these bitches love me? Why? Cause baby don't give a fuck. What you do? I be fixing
And then stop. And if you hear that, you can already tell it's a crunk song.
Yeah.
I would play it now, but
So you got to play that DJ Khaled. What is this? You stay?
you stay.
Yeah, play.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
Why, oh why, you stay and cry every night. You stay, I don't know why, oh why, you stay, oh. I think you too loyal, you stay. I don't know how you do it, but you did it, I admit it. And who am I to be a critic and tell you different?
Nice.
You know that they're gonna be on there, right?
Right.
Dude,
I'm just gonna awkwardly just awkwardly not put that on there. And like I said, for all you metal fans, Slipknot came out with Unsainted, and that one was a good song. That's the song I'm gonna play. I'll probably do 10 seconds because a lot of our followers are hip hop fans. So play. All right, and stop. That one
I'm
was
assuming that was pretty heavy.
no. So Slipknot, I guess they haven't made an album in a couple of years, and it sucks because it sounds a little pop. It sounds like they sold out, but it's
Okay.
still a good song.
But they're older now, ain't they? They're already at that.
yeah, their first album came out in I think 1999.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like from the 80s.
20,
or
that's
something.
like
20,
20
years in.
Yeah,
man.
so
I mean, I get it.
They're entitled to that, right?
Yeah, their first self-titled album was
Like
in
you
1999.
need to get back people's attention. You want like a radio song, I guess maybe.
Elvis Presley once said, "Music changes every 6 months. You got to learn how to change with it."
But Elvis
true.
Presley was also a thief.
Yeah, he was. But
Outside of that, there was a few singles that came out. One of my favorite one was the Lana Del Rey. She did a Sublime cover.
Yeah, the Doing Time.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, I listen to it. I love Lana Del Rey.
If y'all know me, if anybody does know me, knows I'm a big Sublime fan, and I was pretty excited for that. And it sounds, she did them well. Shout out Bradley, R.I.P. Bradley.
R.I.P. Bradley.
But it's a good. They kind of nobody's really brought Sublime back into the mainstream world, I guess, in a while, because they have timeless music. But for her to actually pay homage and do a cover of them, it's pretty cool. Especially with summer around the corner, you know, I'm basically already here. So it's a cool song.
right about now, it's like the big summer push. Like, yo, I want that song of the summer, album of the summer.
This is when all the real stuff like
Yeah,
competition
Like, this is when
gets,
like the big hits come
the
out.
wheels start rolling.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Drake to drop his album.
I mean, he's at the game right now. We're watching it, but I think
And
he
I
got
heard
something in the chamber.
And I heard he's pretty sunburned, so he's been enjoying himself. Cause
He's over there posting traps.
is he still on his world tour?
I think he's done with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's taking a break. I would say he's taking a break.
Oh yeah, he's enjoying his time.
But then again, I did hear he's gonna do a song with Meg Thee Stallion or City Girls. I don't know.
And when that song comes out, you bet it's gonna be big, right?
I would assume so, yeah. Especially with Meg, because Meg has the whole summer.
Yeah.
Double overtime, 35 seconds.
Damn. Yeah, Milwaukee and Toronto.
And shout out to y'all that are watching the videos. I gotta give it to y'all because it does take a while, and the fact that you listen to it, if you see the reactions,
You get sometimes you get a little bit more out of the video than you would from just listening, because you get a lot of more perspective. Especially now that there's two cameras, there's a lot more stuff. Like there's shit that you'll see us do that nobody's paying attention to that you would never know if you listened to it only. You know, so sometimes
I think Teddy was doing the whoa in the background one episode.
Yeah, so then Mark does some Easter eggs where he like says some random shit or he does a movement and nobody catches it until you actually pay attention. So. Just putting it out there. If you decide to watch the videos, catch a little shit here and there. Let us know what you
We
see.
appreciate you.
Mark appreciates it though. But anyways, going to the next subject. I can't read that.
Our cameraman trying to tell us keep it moving.
Women. It's
Women.
PC in this bitch.
Camera and woman.
PC bitch.
I came loaded with horchata today.
Okay.
I
thank
did this for you,
Thank
Keith.
for
Keith
interrupting.
Corona. If you're watching, me estoy tomando esta horchata para ti.
What are the ways?
He's in Mexico right now, so that's shout out to Keith Corona. He's one of my favorite Austin artists that ever came out of Austin that rapped in Spanish. He's dope.
Yeah, he recorded in one of our booths whenever we were living at the apartment.
Yep. He's always shown love. He's always been cool. He has some good out. He has some projects that he has. So look him up. Keith Corona.
Yeah. You know what, Mark? What story did you have to tell? I remember we were talking about it.
Oh, you mean
no,
Mario?
Mario.
Oh, okay, I forgot. Yeah. So if you guys listened to the last week's episode, which that whole episode itself was drunk, we did have a conversation about water, and it was funny because I had a side job to go do over in AV Ranch. If you know AV Ranch, it's fucking past Lake Line Mall and all that. So
Fuck yeah, it's far
rich
as fuck.
people, you know. And I had posted a story of me showing off my core water. I was like, yeah, I'm flexing on y'all. I have this fancy ass water. And I think that the lady that I was working for, she saw me through the window or something. Because later that night, she came and asked us if we wanted some water. We're like, yeah, fuck it. We're thirsty, you know? She comes out. She gives us this glass bottle. I should have brought it actually on me. I still have it.
You
It's a glass.
keep the glass.
I
bottle.
kept the glass. I was like, I was so fascinated
It
by
was
it.
that
Like,
bougie.
it was no. Like it
Are
was
you-
a glass bottle.
Are you the person that keeps the bottle? That when
It's a
empty-
souvenir. I'm gonna fill it up with whiskey one day.
Alright,
It's a glass bottle. And I was like, I've never seen this in any
What's it
corner
called?
store. Divinia,
Okay.
I believe. Divinia. Yeah, I have a picture of it. But I looked it up, and the crazy thing about that water is not sold singles. It comes in 3 different ways. There's a 24 pack that's $100. That
24
alone.
pack for. Oh my god! For $100 for a 24 pack of water.
That's about
Wait,
$5
wait, wait.
each.
How big is the water? Is it like regular, like 16-ounce waters, or is it?
16 ounces. Yeah.
Damn.
And the second option was a 3-month subscription, which I don't know how much that comes for 3 months.
That's
but
like $4 a bottle.
that's $1,200 for a 3-month subscription. And the last option that I saw was
1,200.
the last option was a
Oh wait, it's $100 a bottle or $100 for the case
for a case.
of 24.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's about $4 a bottle.
yeah, but compared to $7 for a case of fucking 40 pack. Yeah, that's why they don't
Yeah.
sell it. They don't sell it singles.
Yeah, you thought about it.
And then the 3-month subscription was like $1,200, and the last option that I saw was like you could buy a pallet full.
And you tasted it.
A pallet.
Fuck
Wait,
yeah.
Is it sparkling water or is it just regular water?
It says
Is
right
it
here.
good water?
It was this on the bottle. It said Earth's only pure, balanced, oxygenated, light cellular water.
You have
So
a
they
picture of it?
literally added more oxygen. So it was hydrogen, oxide.
I'm gonna put the picture up.
not like
It's just
a
gonna be
little
all
much.
over ourselves.
Dude, I swear, I was like, it just there's no way to describe it. Like it tasted really refreshing, really good, really light. It was good. I don't know.
Would you pay that money if you had money?
And that's the crazy part
is
about it. Like
bougie-ass water.
that's $100 just to throw in water. If you buy, that's if you're buying the 24 pack. You know,
Yeah.
like you have to have money for. Like at first, I got so excited because I was like, "Damn, this is crazy. I've never done." But then when I found out how much it was, I got sad, bro. I was like, "Damn, I'm broke right now." Like to those standards, I have nothing. You know, like
Yeah.
that day probably that water, whatever amount of water she had between those 2 water bottles alone, she had more money than I did.
Okay.
You know, worth.
All right, fellas. We're reaching that point, the third part.
Oh, God, please.
I
Yeah,
forget
let's-
we do shots.
Yeah. We started, or I thought of the idea to make the conversation a little bit more passionate. You know, 20, 40, and then 60. We take shots. So let's do it. Pull them out of my ass.
My kidneys like, please, no, God. I just recovered from the last time.
Man, that's heavier than I expected.
And I just want to say Toronto just won Game 3 in Toronto. Drake seems pretty happy about it.
He's always happy whenever Toronto wins.
He's
I mean, that's
happy
the
when
city.
he didn't jinx them because he's jinxed everybody else.
But did you know he anti-jinx Toronto last time?
Didn't get
Game
this far.
7, Toronto, Philadelphia. He had a Toronto jersey on, Philadelphia basketball shorts. And it worked. He anti-jinx.
What about when he did all the team logos across his shirt?
One
one, they were
somebody
all-
didn't get jinxed, right? So
last one. I mean, what? At least his odds were still not in his favor. It was 1 out of 3.
see, the thing about Drake is he's a fucking bandwagoner.
Oh, dude,
I'll say
yeah.
that. I'll say that. So
He-
he pretty much he's put on every team jersey before.
That's gonna be on the promo. That's us.
You, Mark, of all people,
All right, look at
agree.
that.
Yeah, I agree to you.
taking it out of context. All right.
He's
All
a
right.
fuck boy.
We live in a society where
All right, let's do this here. Cheers to
Cheers
this
to the last episode.
season finale. All right. So,
that wasn't that bad.
It was.
well, you haven't been drinking it.
No, I mean the one last episode. Whew, boy.
Anyways,
Nah, last episode wasn't that bad.
going into the next subject would be the most controversial, like, subject I've ever seen in the like. This is it's almost as much as whenever gay rights became illegal everywhere.
Okay.
but it's only coming from one state. So this is the abortion segment.
Actually, multiple states.
Following.
Okay.
Yeah. This is when, or the subject, or the segment whenever Alabama, all of the people who approved saying that abortion is illegal in Alabama, or it's illegal.
They restrict
From-
the restrictive
and-
laws.
and,
The restrictive laws.
It's from incest and rape.
Okay.
And whenever I saw it, I was literally waking up, and I honestly felt some type of way about this. So, how do you feel about it, Mark?
I mean, obviously, I think to me, obviously, I'm not a woman, right? So I can't only say my opinion as a man who respects women and their rights. But to take away the choice that they have, that they deserve to have, to me is stupid. Especially like in context of like, yo, if you got raped or it was incest, that you have to live with that decision or that pregnancy.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that shit happened. The worst thing about it was that all the people that voted on it were all men.
Yeah, definitely.
That was kind of like the worst.
All senators that voted on that shit were men.
I've seen-
Old white men.
I've seen a lot, and I've studied this. And for the first part of my life, I was pro-life, and then after a while, I was like, whenever you're the other person going through it, even if you're the man, it's not our bodies,
Yeah, you can't create life.
Yeah.
Only a woman can.
and it sucks. And I'm changed my mind. I'm pro-choice, and hearing this, I mean, it's just like. It's the government telling you like, oh yeah, you can't do this, and especially for men, it's just like, oh yeah, you can't, masturbate or whatever. I was like, that's fucking stupid. I wouldn't want that shit in my life because that's,
Yeah.
I do it every day. It's the government controlling your body, and America is literally the land of the freedom, but the body of freedom, like the freedom of your body, you can't have that.
Yeah, which is as backwards to me.
And it's even worse that it was the state of Alabama that did this shit. The number one
Like the
state.
stupidest state of them all.
Yeah. And I really did feel some type of way
And
about it.
as of right now, it's not just Alabama. It's we got Ohio
There's those
joining in the
states follow-
party. North
And,
Carolina,
It's predominantly white states that
Yeah.
are really doing this.
red states.
Yeah,
Red
conservative
states,
states.
Republican state.
Yeah.
do
And
you
we
feel
all know
about
how
it?
we feel about them. So that's all I got to say.
Huh?
How do you feel about it?
Yeah. It's a lot. Honestly, it's a very emotional topic for me. Not only because I myself have a daughter and she's still young, but so I don't want her growing up having a future to where her resources or her opportunities to do whatever, if God forbid anything ever happens, is all against odds for her. Because even then, whenever me and her mom first found out that she was pregnant, and we had a serious talk, and we luckily at the time we had the opportunity that if we really ever decided to have an abortion or choose any of the other options we had, foster or anything like that, we had the opportunity to that. Let's say we went and chose that route. I would have lived a different life, definitely different life. But outside of that, it's like I was still very fortunate to continue life and have her and be happy with the way everything's worked out. But I say that to say that I've always been pro-choice. Let them decide, let them figure out on their own, especially the women. Because even myself, whenever we had that conversation, I felt like I couldn't really say nothing because no matter what I said, it wasn't my body. I'm not. I nutted at her. That's about it. But I didn't. It's not. Ultimately, it's not my decision to make. The women still take a toll in that. Whether she has an abortion, whether she has a miscarriage, whether
It's your
she has a
body.
child. Yeah, it fucks with women so much. And to see the way everything's turning out right now, it's fucked up. It's terrible, and I don't agree with it. You just need especially for it to be men that are making these decisions, and these motherfuckers came from women. Like, how you go through a whole life and not learn respect for women or acknowledge women or anything? I've always, I love women. And then since my family, friends, daughter, or women that I've always just been with, like, I will always love women. So to be able to make laws to go against them is backwards.
This is
It don't make sense.
This is like, I guess, a pro-choice household or even a podcast, and we honestly don't we disagree with everything that's happening with this.
Definitely.
We stand by and respect women. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't see how you could not, or how you could even try to justify otherwise. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Thing to me, like, it's kind of stupid. Like, we've seen stories like Brock Turner, right, where he rapes a woman.
And then he doesn't get
He gets
the
a slap-
They're trying
slap on
to
the wrist,
they're
right?
trying to justify rape.
Yeah, like
How?
what world is that okay? Where? How is that okay
not.
whatsoever? Like to give Brock Turner a slap on the wrist, but in Alabama, if he got that girl pregnant and she had an abortion, she would have gotten more trouble than he did.
They-
In what way does that make sense?
The women and the doctor would both get arrested. But even outside of that, if they make those certain laws, it pushes women to find a way to still have that abortion, just not medically correct or safe. It's fucked up, dude. Like they're just taking away options for people that are not that fortunate to, because it really comes down to being a product of your environment. Of course, if you're from being poor, any sort of class, those opportunities, like people with money will always find a way, no matter what, you know?
Of course.
If you're poor, you're gonna have to go somewhere like Planned
Money rules
Parenthood or something like
everything.
that. So it's always like they're doing everything for a reason, and it sucks that they're doing this sort of fight, you know?
Women,
Yeah.
we are behind you, and this is wrong. But going into the next subject, we're gonna, let it be. Thing about Alabama was when I was looking at it, it was like one of the incest. And one thing that I did saw in the new show I was watching was Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't want to be that guy because the last like 2 podcasts with Teddy the Legacy, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch Game of Thrones, but I ended up watching it. I didn't realize we had HBO for cable.
I was surprised too. I walked in because he's been binge watching it this weekend alone. But I walked in on him and I thought he was watching porn. I was like, "What are you
There's
watching?"
a lot of fucking nudity, and it did it happened again. I don't know what the fuck that was. Did you hear it?
This is replay.
No.
Oh wait, are you talking about the?
The sound?
Yeah, the sound. You
I
heard it.
didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
What? Anyways, going into that, there was like in the Game of Thrones they believe in incest, and I was watching it. I was like, holy shit, this is something that people that watch it need to realize that was cool back in the day. There's a lot of shit that
I mean, there was only so many people back then, right?
the brightness. No, yeah, there was a shit ton. Oh shit, they won.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
replays. Recap.
We've been new.
Yeah, if I suggest y'all watch Game of Thrones, it really is good. If you don't have a knowledge for like history or shit that happened back in the day, I wouldn't suggest it. But it really is a good show.
Don't watch it if you're dumb. Is what you're saying.
Basically, like if you honestly,
If
like,
you in Alabama, don't watch.
no, it's more of a dumbfounded, but the language in there is kind of smart because they don't know much about
Intellectual.
shit.
It's like old English, isn't it?
Like if a guy were to have a wife and fuck someone else, the kid would be called a bastard. Like that's basically what the term is. It's like
Yeah,
the
that's
word
where it comes from.
It was like during medieval times and shit like that, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say like Middle Earth or whatever, but it's like medieval times, and it's really good. And I've been binge watching it. Hopefully, whenever the last episode comes up, I can. Honestly, I'm finishing it like in a week.
Yeah, I give him 2 weeks max, but he'll finish it.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I don't think I have what it takes to watch a show of that capacity.
What season are they on now? Like 8, 9?
Today's the
No.
last episode, isn't it?
No,
No,
I
like
think
season finale. I think.
Today?
No.
Yeah, no, it's the last season.
no, it's a season finale, but not the last episode.
It's the last season though. Season
Yeah,
finale
yeah.
means last episode.
No, the series.
This is the last season, but is this the last episode today?
Is that the last episode?
I think it is.
Each season is like 10 episodes, and this one we're only on 6.
I know, but this season they're winging it because it's not off the books. They don't have a book that goes this far. But I do think
So
today's the
it's
last
over?
of. After today, like I don't know if they. I mean, I don't follow it religiously, so I don't know how far they are. But I
Damn.
do.
Well,
I
if
do
it is
think.
if they're watching the last episode, then this would be the last episode.
But I heard that this last season it sucks so bad that the people like even the fans are like
Yeah, I was
Redo it,
doing
redo
that.
it.
I haven't.
How you gonna bitch about anything and everything?
they do. I mean,
But Troy, you were saying?
You like it though?
Yeah, I like it. Like I've been binge watching it for like 2 days, and I already got like to the third season. Each episode is literally an hour long,
Yeah.
and I guess like 10 episodes each season. Like that's 20 hours off of 2 days. I've been really,
Damn,
lazy.
bro.
I've been really fucking lazy.
Damn, do something else, please. Go outside.
And enjoy your,
I did.
enjoy your
It's just
time
too
off.
humid. It's really
It is. The weather's been nasty. It was
It's
supposed-
hot.
like I went outside and my fucking clothes started sticking to me. It's been the worst.
I've been outside today. And I had to wash myself. I feel sticky. You know, it's this humidity, bro. Like
Thank God our AC is
I don't want to go out after this. 'cause
Let
it's gonna
Bad
be
Bunny
hot.
wash you.
I would.
Would you let Bad Bunny wash you? Like,
Watch me do what?
I mean, like wash you?
Oh, wash me.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No.
No. Why not?
I'm not. I guess I'm
Are
not
you
open-minded.
homophobic?
I'm not homophobic, but I'm not open-minded.
Okay.
A man's touch is different than a woman's touch to me.
How so?
I don't know. I get goosebumps when a woman just touches me. I love women.
But what if you were blindfolded? You didn't know.
If he has
Could you
soft
tell?
hands,
Could you tell?
but if he has a big hand, he has to have a tiny hand,
What?
like the size of a man's hand compared to a woman's hand.
It's different.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
Most
yeah.
of the time.
No,
But-
I know girls' hands that I've touched that are like
So
bigger
if a
than mine.
big,
But
like,
still.
big hard hand touched you.
It's I think it's the ethics of how
I mean, I'm not
how
gonna
the
get
hand
hard.
works. Like if the hand works construction and it's a girl,
no, but I have like I work
Rough.
construction. My hands are rough, but I've been told with women like you have rough hands, but it doesn't feel like
every
it.
like hardworking man's gonna have rough hands.
Like calluses and shit like that, right?
yeah.
yeah.
But not every
So
man's a hard
if
working
you
man.
felt that, you'd be like, ugh.
But not
No, I
every
mean,
girl.
I
is,
mean, I'm not like you've touched me in weird ways, so I'm not like fuck off, dude. I'm gonna punch you. Like, no, I'm just not gonna get hard.
Because you know it's me.
Yeah, but I'm like either way.
Whoa, what the fuck?
He squeezed my dick one time when we were at the bar, and it was weird. But I didn't kick him. I didn't
I mean,
Well,
I
you
punch
didn't
him.
know
squeezed my
that
dick
was
before.
just information. Oh, yeah, you did right.
What?
You squeezed his dick.
No, I didn't. I squeezed his nut.
Was it?
I don't know.
Same thing.
Okay, yeah, it was. But see, like, it's not something that to get hard about. Like, to me, it's not an attraction.
Okay.
I'll do it because
Rough
I'm
hands
not
for
isn't
fun.
an attraction.
huh?
Wait, are we on dicks or hands?
I'm not on dicks at all. I'm just trying to
A little
justify.
bit of both?
I'm explaining the difference between being comfortable and not being homophobic. Because I've never been homophobic.
Okay.
Shout out all my gay people.
So, original question. Bad Bunny. He can't touch you.
I mean, he can if he wants, but I'm not gonna let him go to certain spots. He can be like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" Like,
Oh,
all
my
right, you
God,
went a little too
dog.
far, but it's cool. You're bad, buddy. You know.
Alrighty.
But then if he reaches down my crotch, I was like,
What if he paid
chill.
you a fortune?
It's the way that fan went up to the baby, try to reach around his waist, like, nah, I'm not your baby. You seen that clip?
Yeah,
the,
we seen it, yeah.
The fan. You seen that video? The clip of the fan.
Troy,
like,
what time is it?
Oh my god! It's
for a
like-
shot?
So no.
I was ready. I was.
No.
It hasn't even been 5 minutes for the last
we
shot.
still have like 3 or 4 minutes on my end.
Okay.
It's been
Troy's timekeeper.
Yeah, I am. No, it's been a journey from episode 1, listening to it, coming in here.
Yeah.
And
I
it
mean,
hasn't entirely gone our way the whole way, but it has gone good. It's been fun so far. We've had surprisingly those of you that have been still watching, listening. It's cool. It's humbling, but it's still like motivational as fuck. Like, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
there's never like
I don't care if 5 people watch this shit, right?
yeah.
Because 5 people is a circle of people. I mean, you want that. You want, like, I don't care who listens, but if you're listening, thank you, please. Like,
Yeah, like when I first had the idea for it, I was just like, oh, let's do it for shits and giggles. But now with more people behind it, it's like we could push a little further, do a little bit more, and go what do they call it, the marathon.
the marathon continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Season 2 is summer season.
Ha, ha, ha.
Right now it's beginners. Aha.
Shit.
See? If it was episode 1, he would have still done the same shit.
He'd be chewing on ice on the mic and shit. And we all know how that went.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty.
But everybody's happy, right? Everybody's had a good
After this, like,
Obsession.
No, I mean after this editing, then yeah, I mean I'm gonna enjoy like my 3, like hopefully, yeah, it is gonna be 3 weeks.
4 weeks.
No, it's gonna be 2 weeks.
So about
Okay.
a month, basically in a month we'll come back.
And
Oh,
it'll
wow.
help us save us for some shit that we need to buy. And
We are still
Yeah.
having a boat party. We're not telling y'all when. Y'all have to keep up with us, follow us. I am working on Instagram, but
What's Twitter? Can you post it right here, please?
IDK,
Where?
that's perfect.
Right here.
I just posted wherever the fuck y'all. I'm just gonna
Okay. Right here.
like. Oh yeah, we have this camera too.
Yeah, we have 2 cameras looking at it.
Yeah, you have to post it twice or once, I guess. I don't know. This girl that I dated.
I mean, this guy over here has his headphones on. I guess he's drunk, are you?
Nah, I just don't want to hear the nasty shit that he was doing.
All right.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, we're
listeners.
on?
Yeah, we're on.
We're not
Yeah,
on. We're
we're
on?
Yeah, we're on. We had a
I
couple of
don't want people to see me
difficulties.
crying.
I had to take a piss, and
Yeah, that hasn't been done since the first few episodes when everybody jumped out of the
That was
screen.
episode 2, right?
shouts out to us for not.
We came a
pissing.
long way.
I broke that record. Hopefully, we can go like a whole season without me or any of us taking a
Hey,
piss.
season 2 is summer season, so we're gonna be a lot. I'm already tan as fuck, but gonna be some
I can't wait
summer
till the Christmas
activities.
season. Christmas is gonna be so good.
Oh, Christmas podcast.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Chris-
Halloween
Chri-
podcast is
Christmas is
No,
my.
I'm
my
not a fan of Halloween.
Chris-
I like Christmas.
Christmas is my season of
I'm not in my spooky spirit.
Christmas is my season of depression, so I'll get a paying actor to replace me for that time frame, y'all. So
Your dad?
you
dad-
have a whole case of Bud Light here. just like-
No mamas. man.
He'll probably get as drunk as I do, but
I
about
can see
the
him
same.
just like bitching about the house. I was like, I'm sorry. No, he'll bitch at you at the house, and then you have to tell
like
me.
I'm not even here.
No, but other than that, we were doing a bunch of like filling our drinks. You know what? It is time for.
It's finally that time.
Yeah, it's time for our second
Oh, I
shot.
called it like 5 minutes. Too early.
11. Oh, Maluma's album's 11/11 because Make a Wish, right?
Give me that bottle.
Okay.
Which one?
The next one we're gonna go into is
All right.
Rick and Morty.
Real quick. Before we even get into that, yo, Mario, is Bad Bunny a mumble rapper?
That's what
Real
I
quick,
told you.
Pour the shots and we'll talk. about it.
That's what I told. I brought it up to you. And I said, if you think about it, Bad Bunny's a Spanish mumble rapper,
Okay. Like Quavo?
like Quavo, like
Offset.
Lil Uzi, any of them that came in. Because now it's not even a
I
mumble
can't
rap.
vouch for that because I don't know what mumble. I mean, whenever you slur that's kind of like mumbling. Whenever you're really drunk,
It's hard to understand, right? Unless you actually pay attention.
I
And
can't-
a lot of the generation that came out now, a lot of them are mumble rappers, but people seem to fucking quote their music easily.
Okay.
You know?
With Bad Bunny, I don't understand Spanish.
The way
too
I see
well,
Bad
but
Bunny, when I first listened to Bad Bunny, I was like, oh, this is Spanish Travis Scott.
You know what? I see that.
You know? And I was
I
like,
definitely
I got a lot of hate for that. And I was like, no, if you think about it, he's a Spanish Travis Scott.
Okay.
You know?
I just wanted to ask that question. I totally believe you.
I always have unpopular opinions, but it's because I like religiously follow
Tell the
music
truth,
and
I
I try
guess.
to
Yeah.
I try to be unbiased.
I have no idea what mumbling in Spanish
sounds
would
like
be.
Me either.
It's the same as mumble rap.
It's well, I mean, I listen to like just Spanish generally.
Hey,
and
all I
think
know
this
he's
is
fine as
offline.
fuck. So let's take this shot.
Too Bad Bunny or what?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, brother.
HH.
Do you get aroused by Bad Bunny or?
Nah, man, I just think he's an interesting character.
He is.
Rapper, whatever. He is,
I
pop.
agree, he's
Yeah.
attractive, but is it just
You
you
get,
being
you get on
drunk?
topic. We talking about Rick and Morty.
Okay, we'll talk about it after the show. Okay.
So Rick and Morty is coming back in November, and
Is that what we're watching right now?
Thank
Thank
God,
God, please,
thank
God.
fucking God. I've been waiting to find out what the fuck is happening with the Citadel and
So give us a recap of what happened the last episode, because I watched the whole season already, but I need to rewatch it just to refresh.
well, the last episode it wasn't.
It had nothing to do with
Yeah.
the main plot, right?
No.
So you can't really even talk
So
about
like
it.
so like my main storyline is with Morty's fucking clone or like his
Evil
other
Morty.
is evil clone.
Even Morty.
Evil Morty, and I've seen 3 episodes, and the Citadel, whenever he came and he took over and fucking killed all the Ricks, that's what I want. Like, that's the main storyline I want to
Yeah,
follow.
what's going on with that?
Because he he was like a spy or whatever. Whenever he took his eye patch out, and if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, watch Rick and Morty. It's fucking.
It's
good.
a funny show. It's
I didn't
funny.
even realize it was that good until my roommate started watching it, and I just watched the whole thing, and I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is." The writers on this are so fucking good. I can't. It's a really good. I honestly think it's better than Family Guy and whatever fucking.
I mean, longevity wise, maybe not. But
No, it's because Family Guy has just a bunch of like cutout scenes and whatever,
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
explain what the fuck they're talking
But
about.
Family Guy is one of those shows where like
But if
you
you're-
have to know pop culture to understand.
But no,
it.
if you're smart enough, you can get the jokes on fucking Rick and Morty. Like,
to be fair, you have to have a certain IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
what's up, Doom? Hey, you know what? Let's stop with Doom coming in the show for the second time.
Oh, Doom. Welcome back, brother.
Cue the round of applause. But when does Rick and Morty come back?
November.
Yeah, November.
Oh, so we still have a few months before then, huh?
Yeah, it's
When
coming
is my
back in
birthday?
the
Your
fall.
birthday?
Birthday
Rick and Morty will be
season.
back, yeah.
Troy's
Scorpio-
birthday, then a month later
Scorpio
us.
season.
For my birthday, I'm trying to have a party here. We're gonna have tacos on deck. Somebody's gonna be whipping up tacos. I want to have bands playing, kegs.
You say that.
Or I say that, or I might just dip and go fly somewhere else. But
No, going into so we are taking a 3-week break, and I hope it's not too long. I'll try to put as much videos as I can, like snippets of what we need to talk about, or even if like 2 weeks and we get what the equipment we need, and
upgrade.
shit.
We're gonna come back better.
That last shot got me fucked up.
Better. Yeah, same here. But what we're trying to get into is what we're gonna do during the break.
Yeah.
We are gonna be focusing on bettering the podcast, but we need to. What is it called?
I need a
Regroup.
fucking break.
Recollect.
Just generally.
What do they
need
call
a
when
fucking
you give yourself some love or like
break.
self care? Do a bunch of drugs, take a break, relax. Because I had a stressful week this week. This is school. I had a shit ton of work. My schedule was all over the place. But with that being said, what are you guys focused on doing during the break from the podcast?
So I'm gonna be more focused on me doing me. No, I'm just
Okay.
playing. I'm not just playing. I'm totally just
Can
playing.
I
believe
start?
you.
Can I start?
No, I don't know we're gonna have this much followers, and I'm more focused on if y'all
We'll still
like
be
it,
advertising.
I'm literally gonna, promote this as not promote. I'm gonna invest in this more than I can.
We all are. We're gonna push and better, stronger than ever. But one thing that I'm excited about that starts this week, that we've always gone basically every year, Blues on the Green.
Blues on the Green.
Can you tell the audience, listeners, viewers what
So Blues on the Green is this thing that happens at Zucker Park, and you get to watch all these artists, and it's free. You bring your own beer, and it happens in the evening. Hopefully, it's not humid, and
It used to be every Wednesday, but now it's like once a month, which kind of sucks. But this week it starts on Wednesday.
well, just because I think it's honestly just because Zucker Park is more focused on other.
Well, 1 year it kept raining, so they lost a lot of money. So they're like, "Fuck it, I'm only doing it once."
I heard this thing about like they didn't do it just because of the new Mopac that they were
Okay.
investing on,
True.
and
That could be it too. But
That
they could
fucked
just
a lot of things
honestly,
up.
they could just charge $3 per person, and it's like the first time I
But
started
it's
going to
free.
Blues, yeah, exactly. The first time that I went to Blues on the Green, I saw it as a free ACL because that whole. If you ever been to Zoker, you know how big that park is.
Yeah.
That whole field gets full.
yeah.
It's just crazy to see how.
It's
like,
on the soccer side too, so it's really good. If you've never been, go to Blues on the Green. You won't forget it. You bring drinks.
it's fun. It's fun. You can
know
do
the
whatever you
vibes.
want.
You know the vibe.
And once the show's over,
You
you
know,
can
take
go
a little bit of acid if you want to.
A lot.
I actually don't take acid at the time. You'll probably be fucking
And
bothered.
then after the show, you go across to Barn Springs because during 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, it's free swim time. But this week, they have, for the first Blues on the Green, they have Jamestown Revival and Serve Women. Not so familiar, but I've heard of Jamestown Revival. Cool band. It usually tends to be blues influenced bands, especially that are Austin. I've seen a lot of Austin bands that started off there and then just kind of blew up. But it's always good music.
Wild Child is probably the one that I listen to the most.
I've seen Wild Child, Max Frost, a lot of cool bands, Gary Clark. They're now pretty huge now. So
Just fucking go. I guarantee you.
even if you don't pay attention to the music,
you will be an Austinite if you do that.
yeah. Just do it.
To all you people who
have you ever been, Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
I did.
Did you get trashed?
No.
There was one time when Troy and I went, we accidentally took glass bottles, and they were like, "You can't have glass bottles, so either finish it or throw it out." And
I
so
we
Troy
chugged
and
them.
I just looked at each other and just fucking chugged that shit.
Don't bring glass. Honestly, don't bring glass anywhere.
We're
outdoors.
young, dumb, and full of cum. So
Like, if you're going tubing, if you're going fucking what?
we were young, dumb, and full of cum.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Don't bring glass to the greenbelt. Don't bring glass anywhere.
Yeah, the earth is
don't,
dying, bro.
Don't fucking
So-
bring glass.
Recycle
gotta
and
save
pick up
Earth,
your
man.
trash.
Anywhere that's water or
And
like,
those of you that throw scooters in the water, fuck you.
I don't think anybody does that besides the homeless.
No, they do
watching.
that. They found scooters in the fucking.
I think the
water.
homeless are just kind of like
Fuck those
y'all.
homeless guys. They're how do you fumble a 40-year fucking head start?
what?
You're born white.
I don't know.
That ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, you know
Are
that.
you
Hold on.
Wait. No. Was this?
Chief.
No.
Chief.
Let me justify it. If
Chief,
you're white
Chief
and
Claude, this ain't it.
no.
This
If
ain't
you're
it.
white and homeless, how are you born in this country white and end up homeless?
Everybody has their own story,
How
brother.
sway?
HH.
Ladies and
Fuck all
gentlemen.
those stories.
Mario Pandora.
Mario Pandora. Nah, but I honestly don't know what the fuck happened last week.
Yeah. Drunk Mario came out with
I wasn't even
his,
drunk.
with his friends.
I wasn't drunk. I was not
Drunk
drunk at all.
Dwayne.
I was a fucking caretaker last week.
Okay, what happened, bro?
I
Tell
don't
me.
know.
Tell me what- tell me what
So
happened.
look, I'll give you a recap. If y'all listen to the last episode, we were talking about blasting our neighbors, and Mario was talking about, yeah, we're gonna go out, and they honestly did go out. And,
I don't bullshit. I told you.
You
We're going
did
to
it.
Volstead. We went to Volstead.
We
It
did
was
it.
popping.
yeah,
I
he
didn't
went
drink.
to Volstead.
I couldn't drink because I work every day at 6 a.m. So I have to be up like at 4:30.
Did you
And-
show up to work at time?
Yeah. I woke up at 4, took a shower. I was good to work. I did not get
I
drunk.
don't think Dwayne did. He
Fuck
told
no.
me.
He called in. I got home and he was still here. He was hungover as fuck though. He was out there
So
dancing.
what happened? Give me like a recap. What
So we
happened?
went to Volstead. Volstead,
Yeah.
if you go to Volstead on Sundays, it's popping.
Yeah.
They have a DJ, cumbias and all that, you know. Then my homegirls, they wanted to go to 6th Street, which is across the highway, and went to Mala Vida, which is a new bar that's on
E6 or
six-
West 6?
on 36th.
Dirty.
And so I always go out there and stop by and see my favorite, one of my favorite bartenders, Ana Cavazos. Shout out you. She's always there every time I see her. And so inside that bar, there's the same. They play cumbias and whatnot. But if you go to the back, that day they had a band playing, like a whole banda. It was cool. Everybody was just dancing or whatever. Dwayne was drunk. I wasn't drunk, so I was just chilling. I was just watching everybody, taking care, make sure everybody was good. He was out there just dancing with everybody, just fucking having a good time, you know.
I every single time I think of that, Patrick's like.
Yeah, basically that's what they were performing. That's the music that they were playing.
You know, Jonathan.
And everybody
I have it
just
playing in the background. I just throw it in the
play it
background.
out, play it out, and then stop.
By the way, is Dwayne? Is he black?
You know, I don't know.
Why are you asking him?
Yeah.
All right. All right, go ahead.
And after that, we just went a couple bars around 6th Street. Everybody kept
And at some
drinking,
point,
taking
Dwayne
shots.
got fucked up.
He got fucked up a long time ago. He took edibles.
Okay.
And then so we went home. I dropped everybody off. got back
Wait,
to
so
the
what car
house.
did you have? Because I just
I'm
realized.
not gonna go into that because I'm gonna get in trouble if I keep talking about this. Because I did not tell this person what happened.
Okay.
But we got home, and I thought Dwayne was throwing up outside of the truck. And
He
What was the
drove, he
truth?
drove up inside the truck.
yeah, he threw up everywhere. So I had to wash it, clean it, and I didn't clean the outside. And I was like,
And then while he was walking back to the house,
he threw up on your car.
he threw up on my car.
Is that what you get? Because you were laughing at me.
Let me give you just at the time segment. Okay, so when they left, it was me, Mark.
And this is what I meant by
And
I
our
was taking care of
cameraman.
everybody.
So we were here at the house, and we watched. I put on Scarface. Literally, we didn't even finish the whole movie.
As soon as I left,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you like went to the living room.
Yeah, we went to the
put on
living room.
Scarface.
We were Scarface. We weren't even halfway through the movie, and if you look at the time of the movie, it's not an hour.
was
They
like 3
came
hours
walking
long.
in, and it was just like
I was
what
trying
the
to get
fuck?
home early because I had work the next day. I'm
It
telling
was
you.
a shit show.
I
It was
I
a sh-
literally sobered up the whole
Total
time.
shit show. I was like, dude, we literally just put this on when y'all left,
Yeah.
and we're not even done with Scarface. It was, they came in and told me Dwayne threw up everywhere, and I was like,
Oh no.
why?
Oh no.
By the way, Dwayne was that cameraman episode 1.
And episode 2?
No, they. No, our cameraman Ashley had that.
Yeah,
episode
season
2.
2 we have a
Yeah.
new camera person.
Camera woman. By the way, we respect their rights.
It was I have no idea what the fuck was going on because at the time, if the whole editing that I did on the second episode, I couldn't even listen to myself. I mean, the second episode.
We all thought the last episode was gonna be so bad, but then like even during the editing process, I listened to it.
Hopefully this one.
I
isn't.
was done. I don't know about this episode yet. I haven't listened to it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not gonna listen.
But last episode, everybody was kind of drunk,
Definitely.
so everything I was listening to,
Definitely.
I felt like I was listening to it for the first time. And I think what we've learned so far is that where we don't try as hard to produce a show, we do better because it's just naturally
If it's a shit show, you're gonna like it.
we just randomly just go on as if we were just hanging in.
You know the Joe Rogan show? We're the opposite of that. We're like anti-intellectual. Like you get dumber.
Speak for
yourself,
yourself, buddy. Speak for yourself.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If every single time
I speak for me
I
and
see
you, brother.
I see something on the internet, I get more dumber than what I see something that I'm like seeing the dumb people and seeing how many dumb people that are on there. It's just the worst.
So they make you dumber?
And we're part of that.
No,
now.
it's just the fact that like there's dumb people out
Oh,
there.
people watching us feel dumber?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know about
That
that.
was you just said.
Just the fact that like people post dumb shit and I'm like there are dumb people like this that are smart, but can make dumb memes.
It's called being a troll.
It's uncanny.
Yeah. You're a troll.
They're like really dumb, smart trolls. They're like
Okay.
the smartest, dumbest people in the world.
Okay.
They can make people that are dumbfounded, that don't know shit, make them feel like they're smart because they went through that shit. And I was like, oh, okay. Tom the cat. That's the funniest one I've seen in 2019.
Tom the cat?
Real quick. You said cat, right?
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Grumpy cat.
Yeah, RP him.
We lost a real one, bro. Like,
Oh, I went to
that-
church today and I prayed for you. Or your owner.
Like, if I told you his story right now,
If you don't know his story,
We'd both
then
be
you're too
crying.
young.
we'd both
Shut
be
the shit
crying.
off. Shut the shit off. You too young. if
I'm
you don't know
this
Grumpy.
old.
Yeah, Grumpy Cat.
I'm
he
that
was
old.
a real one.
Give me your best impression, like your best face for him.
Grumpy Cat.
Yeah, do it.
Shit.
That's not how it goes.
You're smiling. I can't.
No, it's supposed to be like,
Troy. Oh. That was good.
Do it again.
duh, you have to be grumpy. I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah,
was.
you were smiling. You
I was
Mario,
laughing.
give me
you
your-
about to get some pussy.
Give me your best grumpiest cat.
Alright, come on. That's off.
Why you take my glasses off? This part is fucking.
That's not Grumpy Cat. That's Depressed Cat.
Oh, ouch.
That's Depression Cat right there.
Don't ever touch my glasses or I'll beat your ass, boy.
Whoa.
Last subject. Since it's already been, thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of it.
Yeah, shout out everybody that's been part of the whole podcast crew, whether it was your responses, reviews, comments, likes, dislikes,
I love that we can
tips
just shove
or
shit in your
just-
mouth and you just listen to it.
whether you gag or spit it out or fucking pushes away. Fucking love y'all.
You fucking cunts, whores, bitches,
Kings,
and
queens, bitches, ma'am, sir.
goddamn guys that just piss me the fuck off when you're driving on 35. Thank you for listening.
And I have a bunch of stickers still. I haven't met nobody up. I'm hoping y'all will take these stickers and post them all over town. Don't put them on cards.
Are they
'cause
actual big stickers?
No, just put them
No,
on
they're
cars.
they're
I
tiny
want them
cars.
to complain.
They're tiny stickers. I'm
want them to
working on
complain.
getting bigger stickers, but these came out surprisingly small. But makes it even better to put them anywhere you want because people won't really notice them until you look at them. But with that being said, I am working on bigger stickers. I'm working on buttons. I have a lot of ideas for merch. We're going places. We're going places, guys.
This
Shots, times for shots.
No, it's not. Stop.
actually
Stop it. Get some help.
Actually, it is.
Come on, man.
Let's do it.
This is gonna
Sir, this is Wendy's. We
this is
take
gonna be
shots here.
Mark's last segment.
I might never be back.
Did you?
Season 2. I don't know.
He's gonna come back with his own fucking podcast next season.
I know that sucks.
Yeah.
You pull me.
And honestly, I'm surprised I made it this far. There were times where I was like, why? Why did I do this shit?
So why are you still here? Why are you still here?
Because I love podcasting. I love the viewers, and I love
The attention.
the clout. I love the clout, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a clout chaser.
So do you have beliefs that this could go a long way?
Honestly, do. I mean, I want to take this further. Like, I want us to be where Jesus Mero are at. Charlamagne the God,
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, wherever they're at right now, I want to be there.
So if you were to get a certain fame on your end just alone, say we all get famous,
Yeah.
but you on your own,
What I want to do.
what would you be? What would be your pursuit? What would be your
My
purpose?
thing was, I'm in love with Ariana Grande, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and she did perform in San
yeah.
Antonio.
Today?
She did. I'm in love with
No,
Ariana
Houston's
Grande.
today.
So I want to formally shoot my shot and be rejected by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
So I
Like be
want
left on
either-
red or get an actual response.
Response, please. Hopefully, But I
Can
just
we
want,
get this guy a
I want to
response
shoot
from
my
Ariana
shot. I
Grande?
want to shoot my shot,
He's not dying. He just
be rejected, and then say, "Yo, I did that."
And what if like her response wasn't rejection, but y'all dated?
But then
And
I made
she-
it.
and
And
she-
I fucking made it.
well, her thing was that she ate ass.
What Drake said? Oh shit.
Because I feel bad. We never got anybody to eat your ass. this
Yo,
whole
if we
season.
talking about Ariana Grande, bro, she can do whatever she wants to,
here. Cheers, to y'all.
and Bad Bunny.
Okay. I feel like I failed because you didn't get your ass ate.
All right, Mario. And what would you do if you were famous with the podcast?
I mean, from the beginning, it's been pretty clear from my perspective. I just want to. I would like to be a known name in Austin, just
Okay.
in general, its own city, alone. Eventually, maybe one day countrywide, if not lifelong dreams worldwide. But still, my whole purpose would always be to elevate the music scene, business, local business scene. Anybody who's doing anything for the Austin scene that's not selfish and is not.
We
just
will
gonna-
have more guests for next season.
Of course. Like I support anybody who's naturally from Austin, who does anything from Austin, music, business wise, anything. Like I try to be for the people. For a long time, I was
For
been a
the
huge
Austin
fan.
people.
Austin people, yes, of course.
Okay, I
If
feel
I the same way certified said, if he sees something in you, I'm gonna fuck with you. Like I've offered services to some people with no charge at all, just because if I can do something to help you, to help pursue your career and help you push you up, I'm gonna do it. And if we do something with this shit, fuck it, we're all for it.
And Troy, what would you do
Hire
if
people
you
to
made it
produce
off
the
this
show
shit?
for you.
If you made it off this shit, what would you do?
I don't know. Cocaine and hookers.
Hey, you can't go wrong
Well,
with that.
sir, I can't. You cannot say that.
No. So, I don't know. I really do want to start my new label. If you didn't hear
Okay.
episode,
You've been
7,
talking about that.
I want to start my own label. I want to get artists that are coming in
Cocaine.
and put them on a respectable level if they're talented. I respect talented people and talented artists the
Help
most
out.
and help them out. I always help everybody out as much as I can.
You do.
And with the music scene, I honestly want my label to put people who ain't shit or have never been shit, but they know they have something, and literally bring them up.
Okay.
But I don't want them to, recognize me. I want them to be them. And if they become big, I want to be recognized as the person who helped them out. I'm always about helping people.
So the things I get from you guys is that you want to help other people make it to where they can be at.
Of course. Let me know.
And I honestly respect that, because
I mean,
shit, we all
ultimately,
trying to make it, right?
ultimately,
We're
when
trying to
you
make it right now.
ultimately when you come from a city of Austin, where not like compared to Houston within the same state,
Yeah.
there's not a lot that comes out of Austin, except the people that want to move here. So my thing is, I've been a huge fan of
It's
local
funny
music,
because
the opportunity, and the possibilities here.
Austin's the live music capital city of the world, but you don't hear a lot of people from Austin making it big
Yeah.
because a big
People come in, but nobody comes out.
So hopefully if it gets big next season, you can listen to most of the people that we were interviewing,
Yeah.
and it'll be good. But this is the time we have to end it.
Okay.
Thank
For
you.
the last time this season.
Another
Here,
shot.
Here, no. Clap, everybody. Even the camera people. Thank you for listening.
I
We'll be
should have
back.
bought horns or sprinklers.
We love all you.
Yeah, we love all of you. And we'll be back in 3 weeks. We'll put a bunch of videos. This is the end of the podcast. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Troy.
I'm Mario from the South Side.
And I'm Mark.
Oh, wait. We haven't done this in a while. We should have been
Cheers.
doing this. Cheers.
Wait, what? We never did this?
Cheers or what?
Thought we always took shots.
To the end of a season.
Season 1.
Hey, fuck Game of Thrones. It's the end of IDK. That's perfect. Season 1.
I know that's
Hennessy and horchata. That's that Hennessy and horchata. I drink Hennessy, I got Hennessy. I mix Hennessy and horchata. I be like, you know it. Sabes de que se trata. That's that Hennessy, I got Hennessy. I put Hennessy and horchata. Hennessy and horchata.